Welcome back to Potion Craft. Hopefully today we can fix this alchemy machine, but bedtime first. A new day has passed since I was last recording. I'm even wearing a different hoodie. Big things are going here. Big things are going. Let's see what's growing in the garden. God, it's looking good in here. I wonder if this is random. It does seem like it's different each time. Okay. Who have we got here? Old Dwarfy Dwarferson. Baroque crystals, rare, expansive, you're buying. So we did learn something about crystals. We learned if you crush them, you actually make them rubbish. Isn't it? No. I'm very sturdy, says the dwarf, in the only language they know, which is the language of sturdiness. Okay, earth pyrite. That's looks like cookies and tastes like dirt. Well, it's still quite expensive. I was thinking, oh, it's a cheapie, 42. Let's just get it anyway. I kind of want to make sure I've got enough money on hand to buy bits for the alchemy machine. I am keen to get that done. I kind of just want to know what's going on with that, Just want to learn. I just crave knowledge. Do you crave knowledge? I hope you crave knowledge. Well, crave might be putting it a bit strong. Do you like knowledge? Do you like learning? Hello, I came for your help. I made a bet with guys that I could catch this one fish. I would do it, but it's going to hurt. It can tear the rod out of your hands or pull a fisherman right into the water. I won't manage without one of your potions. Ooh, okay, what the hell? What does he want? What? I can tear the rod out of your hand. It can tear the rod out of your hands or pull a fisherman right into the water. So we need some kind of strength potion for this chap. We need to pump up them biceps. Do we have anything even remotely? Don't think we've got a strength potion, have we? Maybe a berserker potion? Getting really angry with the fish. Well, okay. Let's see if we can find... Have I found any kind of strength potion? Grain potion, of course, the source of all true strength. And wisdom. There's this up here that we've not been to. That's the berserker one. That's libido. We don't want to get that kind of... You don't want the fish to be... Well, actually, you could lure them off the bank. Get their libido up. Get a local artist to paint some attractive fish. Bob's your uncle. It could be this. This could be a potion of strength. It feels like the kind of thing you'd have. Do we want to try and go up there? We're going to need to know that anyway. We could go via these books. We've got a fresh load of herbs. They've desorted themselves. You need to be sorted by count. That's how we roll around here. Yeah, let's go have a look. And we'll go up this way if we can. I'm not sure if we've got a good route. And we're going to have a look at this one up here. Right. Yeah, so we just want to go across a little bit. I don't think we've got an ideal. Sometimes you've just got a herb that does everything. Like this here. It kind of gets us on a nice line, but we want to try and get this double book. I don't know whether that's worth really working hard for. Okay, we can use the fire bell. Don't need to passel it. We don't want to passel it. We are skipping that book. Okay, we don't have any Scottish flowers. That's they're pretty good at the old up game. So I think we're gonna have to be wind blooming it. That's all right. We got plenty of wind blooms. Plenty. Oh, we even got that green book there. Sometimes when you train hard enough, what's the saying? You make your own luck. You see, and I've been training hard. I'm thinking about making a tips video for this. That's how bold I'm feeling. If you have any good tips for this game, feel free to drop them in the chat. Because I'm thinking, well, the comments. There's no chat here. This isn't Twitch. You're lost, peasant. I am probably, that's true, actually. Yeah, slightly lost. Because I remember when I made my first run on the demo, I did get a few tips people posted in the chat, and they really helped. Okay, I think we want to wind bloom and then water it down a little bit. How do we get up here? Do we have a nice uplifter? Or are we going to have to... Okay. That's kind of an uplifter, but that drags you back down. Don't they always? They promised you up and left, and what do they give you? Yeah, so I think this is a bloom and water situation. You know it. You know it's a bloom and water situation. So let's bloom and water, eh? Ooh, have I ballsed it? No. No. Fear not. Fear not. Okay, and then from here, we could maybe go half Firebell. It's going to be an expensive recipe, and then we could do it just with Fireballs and Windblooms, because we don't really have any particularly useful herbs here, turns out. Turns out. Yeah, these are all kind of going in directions we're not so interested in. So I think that's the plan. That's the plan I'm going with. So yeah, I'm recording this on a Saturday. Just kind of, I tend to treat my Saturdays as Sundays. You know, it's my day of idleness. Yeah, we only want to go single Firebell. And then, ooh, nice. We can get those extra books, and then we can always water it down if we're getting a bit too close to the bones. Okay, did we get that book? Oh yes, we got it. Then, yeah, I think this is just fine. And then we can do this. It's all worked out pretty well. Crunch, 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 crunch. So yeah, it looks like there has been an update. Looks like it's been but I think it's just bug fix type things and quality of light things. No big changes. Yeah, this is good. Ooh, got a talent point. So we've got 2 points now, so we could get visibility radius. Do we care for that? I mean, we've still got exploration to do. If we look at them, but do we have that much? I suppose there's all this down. Okay, there's all this down here. And there's all this up here. I just wonder whether it's better to get the money, to get the ability to make more money. I feel like probably it is better to get the money. I'm going to do the upgrade now just so that I don't forget, because I am forgetful. I'm probably still going to go with minimizing the haggling, because if we get, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if we become even more popular. Okay, let's try and get a perfect on this, even though we don't know what it is. Don't know. Just don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to match up that very, very faint line. It's pretty tricky to see for me, so probably for you it's even trickier. But it is there. I promise you. Okay, there we go. Let's get the blowers out. What do you got for us? Charm. Ooh, shady. Not sure I even believe in this potion. Not sure I even believe in it. Okay, this is an opportunity to go over here, maybe, and collect up all these books and have a look at this. This is quite an expensive recipe for us, and I think it's also one that's going to hurt our reputation. So I'm not sure it's one I definitely, I don't want to save it particularly. Ooh, accidental ladling. I've done that before. At great cost. So I think we want to look in here. Do we have the good ingredients for that? We need right stuff. Oh, water bloom is our... We don't really have the herbs to go right effectively. Water bloom is part of pretty much all of our key recipes. So we might not, this might not be feasible. We might not be able to go over there. Well, we could spend maybe, 3 water blooms? And then we'd only have 6 water blooms. And given that a lot of our recipes need water blooms, our crucial one, I think, is the healing potion. That's where we make a lot of our money. 2 water blooms. Actually, maybe it's just the healing potion. 4 in the sleep potion, 3 in the frost potion. I kind of feel like we need to diversify into using more common ingredients. But I think we are definitely going to need to do this. Let's just have a quick look at the custom. So I think a strength potion... I don't even know that strength exists, right? I am mostly playing this blind. Well, not blind. What's the word? No, having not seen it. I don't know. Not actually blind. And there, I'm just digging a little hole for myself. Digging a little hole. It has to be a pretty big hole. So, yeah, I don't think we can... I mean, maybe the Berserk would do it. Maybe. Maybe Berserk would do it. Or maybe Charm would do it, actually. Could charm the fish. I mean, if you're going to murder it, maybe charming it isn't so morally dubious. I think we could try that. Let's try that. We're going to want to make a charm potion anyway for our shopping list, almost certainly. Yeah, there we go. We got 150 books off the shopping list. Let's see if we can charm the fish. Don't need this potion. What you need is a bit more imagination, sir. You'll be catching fish in no time. Okay, so that gamble didn't pay off. And now we've got a potion probably not going to want to sell. Do we have a good way of getting up here? I don't think so, not really. Though we can go straight up. How many crystally things we've got? We've got the one earth part, but that's going down, not up. So we could try and look at that, or we could get the Berserk, but the Berserk is kind of a long way away, and we don't have a recipe for that, I don't think. Nope. Always poison the fish, then it'll be very useful. Okay, where else could it be? Does seem like an awkward place. Could confuse the fish? You could rampantly grow yourself. Now there's an idea. You could become a bigger fisherman. Have you thought of that one? My friend the fisherman? We are going to want to see this anyway. We can go up fairly easily. But we've only got the few water blooms. We could use the ice fruits, but this is not ideal for using ice fruit now, is it? Though, as it's on this level, if on the up zigs, we can water to drag it back down, but still doesn't feel great. But we're going to want to go up there anyway, so let's go up there anyway. Though, if we could start it off with something funky, that could be good. Like this little funkster, the old Shadow Chanterelle. Really making a name for itself, this young upcoming fungus. We could double unmashed to get to about here. And then... doesn't feel like ideal, really. I think it's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes you just gotta embrace the imperfection. Oh god, wrong fungus. That was really, really imperfect. That's too much embracing the imperfection. Get a bit of the old wabby sabby on the go. Wabby sabby is pretty a horrible mispronunciation. The idea of broken things being beautiful in themselves. And I've probably murdered that philosophically as well as pronunciation, as well as phonetically. Is it worth trying to pick up these other books that are lying around here? Yeah, we don't have the best, this is not the best herb kit for this job. Not the best. Yeah, so traditionally, as I understand it, now I could be wrong, I'm not an expert on the idea of wabi-sabi. So things like if you had a really nice pot or a really nice cup or something, and it broke, you would then fix it with kind of, with attractive putty, and then it would be seen as a really, it would kind of become the act of fixing has also made it beautiful. Yeah, well, there you go. You thought you were going to get out of today having not learned nothing. I'm sorry. You've learned something. Sometimes I can't help myself. Just, they call me the educator. They don't call me that. No one calls me that. They call me peasant. But they sometimes get confused. They're like, oh, I feel weird calling you peasant. It's like, why? Literally what I've called myself on the internet. I wouldn't call myself something that bothered me. Called peasant, not idiot. All right. I think Firebell's our best way of getting around this corner. But it's not pretty. No. And as we're over halfway, unless we go perfectly up, which is the windblown here, is gonna be the most up and away thing we can do here. We might just die here. Let's see. That'll teach me for talking about myself on the internet. That'll teach me. No, it won't. Ha. I've taught you stuff and I've learned nothing. Perfect. But it's Saturday, right? Everything I'm doing today is bonus. Bonus. I should just be marching around my home shouting Shoma Shabbos, which is pretty much a Saturday for me. Okay, we don't want to mash this. So, again, it's another risky one. We're getting a bit bony. Okay, God, the tension. Okay, this is a nice bloom, nice bit of bloom, nice bit of Firebell to round out this bit of research. It does actually remind me of the wonderful board game Alchemist. Curious if anyone has played that here. I remember when it came out, and it was one of the earlier games that used a phone app as kind of part of the game. So you could actually play it without a phone app, but it was you actually had to have a whole other player that was just doing what the app does. So not really going to be a great time for that person unless they just don't really like board games. In which case, what they're doing at board game night, what are they doing? But yeah, really cool game, and it's really intricate. It's by Vlada Schvartel. He makes a load of amazing board games, but a lot of them are so complicated. You have to kind of play them out 5 times before you're even really sure what the hell's going on. But I think that makes sense for board games. They're not cheap to make. You kind of want replay value out of something that's going to take up space in your home. It's fine for a computer game to be something you play once, but a board game, you need replay value is key, I'd say. Okay, we are nearly there. Let's see if we can get on there. But yeah, Alchemist, lovely game. Lovely game. Oh, actually, it's not a Vlada Schvartel game. I do apologise. But it is put out by CGE, which is the company that Vlada maybe founded, or maybe is just very important in that world. Okay, let's get the blowers out. Let's see what we've got. Levitation? Dagnammit. I mean, that is going to be useful. Someone's going to want that, so we'll just finish that potion. Do we want to save this recipe? Do we have a recipe we could get rid of? Let's have a little look in the book. These are all recipes I've used multiple times, I think. So maybe we don't. I don't think we save it. We don't save it, but we do finish it. Got 250 books for that. But we have not successfully found a way of helping this guy with his fishing problem. It's gonna hurt. So maybe something, yeah, berserking may be the one. I mean, if it's about pain, if the guy thinks they're capable, but they're not, but they can't handle the pain, then maybe berserking is the way. But I don't have that in the book. But it's another opportunity. Look at all these books here. We've never gone this route. There's even green books on the way. Wow. We could actually. What's our closest thing we've actually done? We could jump to the fire by using our recipe book, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I could continue brewing from there. But there is a little bit of watering in there, so we would be effectively wasting a little bit. You know, by watering, it's going to be dragged a bit further over this way, but maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter that much, because we're going to need to, if we are here, we could fire bell to about here. And actually, that's fine. Yeah, let's just save ourselves a few clicks. So we'll continue brewing from Strong Potion of Fire. It's also using very common ingredients. Ah, so it already has fire on it. Okay, that's not what we want. But it is interesting. Because we actually don't want this kind of set themselves on fire. I mean, pretty cool, right? You look pretty badass on the riverbank. Yeah, I've just I just got to catch this fish. And because I'm on fire, like you hoik it out of the river and then you cook it. It's cooked and ready to go before it lands. Okay, so that's not going to work. We're going to have to go there manually. Fine. Really making me work for this. And it's flipping Shabbos. It won't be Saturday when you see it. And I am also not Jewish. I just watched The Big Lebowski a few too many times. Oh, and then I have an unhealthy amount of identification with Walter Sobchak. You've all been there. You've all had your Walter Sobchak phase, I'm sure. And those of you who haven't seen The Big Lebowski, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you've had such a terrible life. But this is something you can rectify the situation. Pretty not a hard film to catch. I mean, it's everywhere. Well, is it? It's been around for a while. Flippin' love that film. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll just go half here and maximize our book collection, because yeah, I think it's just wise to be as powered up as possible. And we're kind of on a level here, so we can push orbit right up here and then water our way back. Yeah, so we can kind of be right on this edge here, and then kind of go up like that, and then like this, and then get Berserk. And then we're going to probably find out that the guy doesn't want Berserk. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to the rage. It'd be nice to pick up this extra book here, but we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. You don't have to be right on top of them. You kind of need to to touch the edge at least. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh god, yeah. Okay, I think that getting that extra book is a risk too far. We are. Oh, actually. Okay, we've got it. So let's water away off the bones. Oh, we are gonna have to finish stirring anyway. Because there's that rightward bit at the start of the wind bloom, I think this is just fine. We can just go there. Okay, we might. Oop, and that's probably too much bone in there. Ooh, I've just realised if I partially mash something rather than fully mash something, I've not kind of consciously tried that. Probably a thing worth trying. May as well pick up this other book while we're here. Okay. So I'm not sure we're going to have a moment where that's actually a useful thing to try for us particularly. But I'll try and bear that in mind. Our herb collection is looking a bit sparse. We've got a bit of up to spare here. Let's try a partial mash on this one. So, let's just mash it to there and see what happens. Huh. Okay, that's a nuance that I was not, that I was just not aware of. I know, hard to believe that I would miss a nuance. Okay, this is good. We can go up this side and then water our way back on for a perfect 3. Okay, because when you put it in the pot, the stirring you can stop stirring, of course, and then make your potion. But if you want to keep moving, you have to finish off that movement. So the fact that mashing works like that. I guess there was a clue when it came to when I was mashing the crystal. Actually, there was a clue there. Did I spy it at the time? No. No, I didn't. Okay, let's get this water in. I feel like sometimes when I'm trying to really see, I feel like I'm going molded cross-eyed, but probably I'm not actually going cross-eyed. Okay, there it is. There's a 3. Get the blowers out. It's a strong potion of Berserker, and look at how many ingredients that is. And I hope I don't have to make this manual again anytime soon. Oh, what have I crossed off here? Hey, we've done everything off this shopping list apart from repair the alchemy machine. We did something. Oh, the Levitation Potion is a whole chapter. That's in chapter 5. But I think this is the thing when you play a game when you've already played a chunk of demo, you do things a little bit out of the expected order. Let's hope that this is actually a useful potion for him. Perfect. Do we haggle for the extra money? I think we do. I'd like to start getting a few more pages. And as this is a expensive potion. Oh, I just sold it anyway. Brain say this, hand say this. Okay. I found him, the bandit who killed my buddies. He's huge and covered in armor from head to toe that no sword can pierce. I don't need a sword, I'll dip an arrow in poisson, shoot him right through his visor. His death will be slow and painful. That sounds particularly nasty. I'm not even sure I want to help you with this, but the bandit did kill the buddies, so could use this. I mean, that would be such a confusing way to die, wouldn't it? It's like, I'm invincible, my skin is made of stone, I'm very horny. Oh, I'm dissolving. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's just make him a poison. Let's just brew it. There it is. There you go, friend. Only a 57, so I'm gonna say I'm not gonna haggle, and in addition, words and actions are gonna match up. Of course, my apple trees produce very few apples this year. What will I sell at market now? Do you have a potion that will produce a better apple harvest? I may well have exactly the potion for you. I've got this rich harvest potion. Hopefully that matches up with your expectations. Let's see. This is not easy for me to replicate, so I hope you don't come back immediately and buy another one. Perfect. We're doing all right for money now. Again, we're rejecting haggling for now to try and get I want to see popularity 7. Hi, I brought some herbs for you. Need any? Why are you always selling different herbs? I don't gather the same ones every day. I know a lot of good spots, but they're far apart, and I must give them time to grow new crops of picks. Wise. Very wise. Love your work. Let's see your goods. Wow, not many here. We definitely want to stock up. We've got a lot of money. The machine, was it 1,200 or 1,600? You're not on Twitch now, peasant. No one's going to be able to answer that question. This is a great opportunity to pick up some incredibly cheap water blooms. Look at that, 5.2 euros. Oh, I can just click and hold. How much? Yeah, I think we buy all of these. Wind bloom's also a staple. 554 euro. Gosh, she's gonna be able to carry all this. We're a bit low on these as well, and these are just cheap anyway. Yeah, so we won't buy all of these, but we will just make sure we've got a good supply. What the hell's this? A lumpy beet. Look at that root. That root knows who they are. They're not pretending. They're just like, I'm a beet. I'm a bit lumpy. We don't want to... Do I want to buy overpriced Terraria? Nah. But this lumpy beet has intrigued me. Let's buy one. Just buy one lumpy beet. Yeah, we don't want to buy these particularly because they're not the best price. That's a lot of dough. Oh, if the guy comes, I'll be a bit sad. You know, the guy that's selling a machine. I'm really keen to get that machine. So maybe we don't need this many of these. We'll just top up so we've got about 12. Let's say 12 is a good number. We'll get rid of the lumpy beet as well. This is no time for extravagance. It's still 606 euro. Oh well, let's just haggle effectively. Do I have the skills today? Yes. Okay, just save a good chunk of change there. We've still got 1600. Okay, we should be able to afford the machine if Machine Man comes along. Okay. Thank you. Ooh.
Hello again, Alchemist. The residents of a nearby village asked me to deal with the ghouls that have been terrorizing them. Apparently they have a nest somewhere near the village to destroy it. I need a bomb or something combustible at least. Will you help me?
Sure, Gerald. Gerald, I have got just the potion. Do I? Oh, I don't have... Do I have explosions in my recipe book? No. Ah, yeah, we need more pages as well. We're manually making these. Yeah, these aren't really the useful ones. No. Okay. But... So let's just double check. Yeah, it's clearly... Okay, a bomb or combustible. We could just use a fire potion. Well, we could offer him a fire potion. I think we get a few opportunities. Perfect. All right, we won't haggle. Let's just say, can't you make potions yourself? Yeah, Gerald. I've seen you making potions of an evening.
I can make some, of course, but it's best to trust professionals, man. There's absolutely no time to lose. Besides, I have a free moment. I prefer to spend it with the ladies
or playing dice. Dice? Dice? I thought you were a Gwenter.
Hello, Alchemist. Today the city guards are going to ambush some bandits. I need an exploding potion. I'll throw it when those scum are sitting around their campfire.
Don't know how I feel about that. I actually like scum. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we are going to have to go up there. It's not a very profitable route book-wise, but it's also not very far away. So I just need to stop grousing. God, some idiot only has 12 fireball. Shh. Fool. See, now we're incredibly good at going right. We've got all the water blooms we want. I mean, that was 2 requests for explosions in a row, so maybe it is something we're going to want in our recipe book. Okay, we'll try and catch this book at least. Oh. Oh. So yeah, the partial mash is that's today. That's the innovation that I've learned today. You don't need to water if you're using a partial mash. Let's just get a bit of practice in at the partial mash. There it is. Look at that. Wow. Mash. Just making conversation, all right? I'm feeling pretty good about this partial mashing. I mean, it means we don't have to use so much water. I mean, the thing is, using water is a bit safer, right? The mash is going to be harder to judge, so I think actually, yeah, there's no need to... It's good we've got a bit more room for error if we've got a bit more if I can kind of be approaching for longer. Does that make any sense? No. It makes a little bit of sense. Tiny little bit of sense. Pow. Okay. So let's get watery. I know that there is this little line, but I feel like it helps me align my whatever senses that I need to not mess this up. I'm sure there's some kind of senses that I need. Ooh. This might be closer than I'd thought it was going to be. I do prefer to finish off with the water rather than with the stirrer. I think because sometimes I just slip when I'm stirring. I'm not. Oh. And go take it a little bit further than I want to. Okay, there's a perfect exploder. Now there are no books on the way, so I feel like this is probably one to save. Let's make a space in the recipe book. Which one? I mean, the one we've used least, I suppose we can tell by what's in here. Yeah, we've not actually saved any of the new potions for ages. I was thinking of getting a new potion of healing, but the idea of occasionally just get everyone asking for healing, so I don't really want to do that. But it would be an easy one to replace, right? Because healing is... Maybe Nah, okay, I think we'll just hope that we don't get too many more requests for explosions. I mean, I bet our Scouse friend here is probably going to be like, oh, I want to explode my boyfriend or something. Okay, here we go. Getting up on the reputation. Hello, I need a sleeping potion for my husband. He needs to sleep deep tonight. I don't want him to catch my lover and me vanishing into the night with all the money and valuables. I think that would really upset him, don't you think? God, that's so considerate. It's nice when people consider the emotions of their victims. You know, it's just adds a touch of class to proceedings. So it's going to affect our reputation to help him, but I don't care about my reputation right now. I mean, I don't want to condone this. This is you know, not very nice. It's one thing to, you know, change your mind romantically, but take someone's stuff as well. Oh, that's a low blow. We do have a sleeping potion ready to go. What do I care about? Do I care about my popularity? Do I care about my ethics? Oh, the eternal question. No, I'm not helping you with that. Bye. It could take me a while to get to this. I was asked to deal with a monster that's been attacking travelers at night. They say it's invisible. I don't know if that's true, but I could use a potion that allows me see through invisibility. Well, yeah, that's going to be... You have to ask me for a flipping awkward one. It's not that bad. It's just over here. We've got a route we could go that would gain us some more books. Okay, I'll begrudgingly make it. I was coming in just look really surly when I present it. Like, yeah, here's your flipping potion. Slam it down on the scales. You kind of need to go down a little bit if you want to get on this line. Pick up these books. Ooh, look at that mushroom coming in. Coming in handy. Dryad Saddle might be a slightly better line because we might get both of those. Yeah, let's go with a saddle. Of course, the thing I forget is that I can do a partial mash, can't I? You can do a partial mash, peasant. You considered that? But I'm not going to. So I don't want to get too sucked into the sordid world of the partial mash. You know, I know some of my weaknesses, some vices. Yeah, get the bloom out. Put a lot of oomph into this mashing here. Okay, we want to go to here. So if we've got a nice uplifter, then we could go partial bloom. That's death, obviously, going to that much. Actually, we might... Do we have a good uplifter? Not really. We could do that. It will get us some of these books. Yeah, it's a bit odd, but it'll do. Yeah, it'll get us these books and then put us on a straightforward line. We should get this book as well. We could partial mash. Oh, let's partial mash until we get under here. And then we're probably going to be Windbloom in it after that. So the Windbloom does have... Yeah, that's reasonable. Windbloom is pretty much straight up, isn't it, the kind of in total. So... Yeah, like this. Got myself a talent point. We're still probably going to keep on maxing on the trading. Okay, a bit closer to the skulls than I thought, but it's fear not. Okay, so maybe one wind, flout, one wind into bloom. Oof, nearly died there. Well done, peasant. Okay, so we can just go single bloom into a wind bloom. Bloom into bloom, double bloom. Though, actually, let's do it. Let's just get a bit of an extra mash on. Oh god, it does. See, once I start mashing, I kind of wanted to try and pick up this book as well. Yeah, there's actually no real... Actually, I'll mash anyway, because we are finishing the potion now. It shouldn't actually make any difference. Because we're going to be stopping before the mash becomes relevant. Wow, almost looks like we're going to be perfect on there. Just by staring. It does happen sometimes. Sometimes you can do it just with a stirrer. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Ah, no! The misclick. No. No. The pain. I guess we'll get the bonus, the bonus prize of this shabby book up here. We can maybe come back down and have another go. We could use the mushroom to do that. Let's do that. We'll be rewarded for our idiocy with this extra book here. Look at that, great. Okay, so we could mushroom to have another go. And I think I'm less likely to do that if I'm using the waterer. My stirring is a little bit more erratic. Though I suppose you're going to have to be precise at some point regardless of what you're using. Oh god. Okay, let's bring it in. Let's bring it in a little bit. Okay, let's try again. Come on. The pressure's on now. Oh. Okay, phew. Okay. Get the blowers out. Strong potion of magical vision. It's done. Okay, because it had extra ingredients, that's definitely not a saver. Okay. Okay, so here it is. Hope you like it. Worked very hard on it. Yes, it is perfect. So we're getting towards popularity 7. Okay, that's our customers for today. Crikey. Okay, what did we do? I think that's the end of this run, because it is. We have learned about the partial mash. I think that's the main thing. That's the main thing we've done. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you like the video. And there will be more. There will be more. There will be more. Bye.